Let's take a look at Celr network. Last time we looked at Celr network was during the first week in December. Here is a recap. And then unfortunately, Bitcoin crashed and that dragged the price of Celr network down. Dropped below this yellow line, which is the 250 days moving average. Finally found support at 5.9 cents. Bounce up, closed below this 200 days moving average. But the following 2 days, continue to see selling pressure. Right now, Celr is trading at a little over 7 cents, or down almost 5%. So what does it mean? Does it mean that this is like RIP for Celr network? I don't think so. I do believe that Celr network would likely recover much quicker than Bitcoin. After Celr ran up to about 16.8, started to retrace, very much following this downward channel. And as you can see, every time when it tests the support of this downward channel, buy a step in, push the price up. The minute it near or try to test the resistance, it gets rejected. When Bitcoin crashed, that caused the price of Celr to drop, complete breakdown. The price dropped below the support of this downward channel. But then at 5.7 cents, it found support, bounce up, and stay inside this downward channel. Price stabilize, get rejected. As you can see at this point, the price started to show a possible sign of breaking down. But then buy a step in, as evidenced by this significant increase in buying volume. Prevent the price from breaking down. That's why I think that there's a very high probability that this could potentially be the bottom for this retracement at less than 7 cents. The downside is limited. The most I see is for Celr to drop to 4 cents. But the upside potential is tremendous. I am still looking at Celr eventually run up and reach my target price of 40 cents. So at the price where it is right now, which is at less than 7 cents, it is a tremendous opportunity to accumulate. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Celr network, and the data I have is to 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December the 17th. Celr has been trending up the past 3 days. Early today, it ran up to about 8.8 cents. But then Bitcoin retraced, Celr dropped as well. Right now, Celr is trading at 7.3 cents, or down about 3.5%. Let's take a quick look at the 1 hour chart. Last time when we took a detailed look at Celr network was right around this point when the price retraced. But at this point, it bounced up on very strong buying volume. This gave us the indications that the low when Celr crashed could potentially be the bottom as part of this retracement. So far, that seemed to work out pretty well because after the price rebounded, retested this prior high, get rejected. Then we saw the price continue to retrace. But the minute it dropped down and retest this prior low, bounce right back up. So what we had is this double bottom price reversal. Technically, the first level for the price to bounce up to would be the high it ran up to before get rejected. And that's exactly what happened. Celr bounced up, retested this prior high. Unfortunately, get rejected because Bitcoin was trending down. If the momentum were there and if the price can cross over this first target level, then the next target level would be the distance from the low to this high, or that would take Celr to about 11.5 cents. When Celr started trending down, it was pretty much oscillating within this downward channel. And now we see that Celr finally broke out of the resistance of this downward channel. And with this double bottom price reversal, this is a very strong indication that the downtrend is pretty much over. And we are seeing the beginning of a price reversal, especially with the volume pickup when the price spike up. So right now, Celr is down because Bitcoin is down. But the minute Bitcoin stabilizes, I do expect Celr would run up, retest this prior high at 8.6 cents and very likely would break out, cross over that, and reach the target price of around 11.5 cents. Now, looking at Celr on this daily chart, as you can see right now, Celr bounce off the 10 days moving average, which is a very good sign. It is very likely that it's going to bounce up and retest the 200 days. I do expect it to cross over that and then retest the 8.6 cents, cross over and reach 11.5 cents. But in terms of is Celr ready for, let's say, another bull run, I don't think so. Here's the reason why. First of all, look at the volume. Even though the volume picks up, but the volume is still not high enough to warranty a major spike up in price. Another thing is looking at the Bollinger Band. Right now, the width of the band is very wide. Definitely, there's not enough momentum to support a major spike up in price. Lastly, looking at the moving averages. Right now, the 10-day is still trailing the 50 days. And as long as the 10 days is trailing the 50 days, the possibility for a major run up in price is very low. So this is what I think likely is going to happen. As long as Bitcoin stabilizes, we will see Celr continue to trend upward. And the minute it reaches around 11.5 cents or 11 cents, that when it's going to be testing this white line, which is the 50 days moving average. I think there's a very high probability that the price will get rejected. And then it will retrace, consolidate, and slowly bouncing up again. This will allow the 10 days moving average to reverse direction and trend up. The minute we see the 10 days cross over the 50 days and leading the 50 days, that would be the big signal that Celr is ready for this major run-up in price. My target is still for Celr to reach 40 cents. So right now for me, at the price where it is right now, it is just a great opportunity to accumulate more. The chart is definitely showing that the downward trend has kind of like leveled off and we are beginning to see this upward trend. So the downside is low and yet the upside potential is very high. So I will continue to accumulate Celr until the price reach a max of 10 cents. That's it for this video. And don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe. And make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at VietMaxim because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.